As a former graduate and now superintendent of schools, I am a proud product of the Calhoun Marching Yellow Jacket Band under the direction of both Harold Summerville and Michael Clark. Their commitment to excellence leaves a lasting legacy, and we are forever grateful for their leadership and love of Calhoun.
I first met Harold Summerville when I took the job at Calhoun Middle School in 2004. I was sitting in the high school band room office, and a gentleman that looked a lot like Santa Claus walked in and introduced himself as Harold, and I put a few things together and realized who I was talking to. His granddaughter, Lindsay, was in our band. She was a 7th grader at the time, and he had just bought her a new French horn. So he was showing it to me, and we were talking about it. We hit it off pretty quickly and got along very, very well. I was glad to know him and learn about the traditions that he created at Calhoun High School for the band, the loud and proud sound that can be traced back to his time here. It was a pleasure getting to know him. I remember in 2012 when we did the 110-year anniversary of the school, and he came back to conduct, and it was wonderful to see all of his former students and how much love and how much appreciation they had for him. He clearly was an impactful teacher and made a difference in the lives of a lot of people in this town and community.
Michael Clark, a legend. Few educators have touched as many lives as Michael Clark did in his 37 years with Calhoun City Schools. He continued a tradition of excellence that began with Harold Summerville. Whether you were in band or not, you knew Mr. Clark. He was a jokester and made band a fun experience, but he also expected a lot from you. He demanded excellence, and because of his demeanor, you wanted to do your very best, be part of a show of which you were proud. Thursday night band practices, starting the show over and over because the first note was not loud enough. Long before Calhoun High School excelled in football, it was known for having the best band in the land, the pride of Georgia's Northland, the Calhoun High School Marching Yellow Jackets.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Calhoun High School Marching Yellow Jackets.
My fondest memory of Michael Clark, there's so many of them, but they would definitely include his jokes and some of our trips, the band trips to Orlando in the spring.
Michael Clark was a fantastic mentor. The way he ran his band and the love he had for kids, it breathed life into my job.
The high standard of excellence he held us to, really in all areas of the band. He just expected a lot from us, and it taught us really a lot of life lessons.
He always made a big deal about that first note. You want to have a really powerful first note. We would rewrite songs that started off soft so that they would have a powerful first note. Mr. Clark left a fantastic legacy on our band. Calhoun's band was already big when he came on board in 1979. But when Gordon Central opened up in the 80s, Calhoun's band shrunk quite a bit, down to, I believe, 40 or 50 members. Mr. Clark worked hard and tirelessly to rebuild a large band. By the time I got here in 2004, he had built it back up to over 200 members by himself. So that legacy of having the big, loud, proud band, the pride of Georgia's Northland, that's the legacy that he's left for us. And I'm so happy to be a part of it.